Good morning, everyone. Well, good morning if you're on the West Coast. I'm about to post my video that I recorded a couple days ago. I don't want to re-record it just because of the news about compound terzepatide, because I feel like pretty much my plan hasn't changed. So I'm just going to go ahead and post it, but I wanted to put this tidbit in there just to preface it with the fact that it was recorded a couple days ago. Things are moving fast. Things are changing very quickly. Surprisingly, I'm not freaking out. Normally I would be like depressed, just not knowing what to do and thinking about it constantly. It is in the back of my mind. Maybe it's because I've made it so far already. If I had just started out, I probably would be pretty upset right now. But the fact that I'm only about 10 or 15 pounds away from my goal, I think is what's helping me remain calm. And also, I haven't come this far in life without learning at least a couple lessons. And one of the lessons that I've really come to recognize in recent years is that one, things usually aren't as bad as they seem or even sound. And two, things never stay the same. Things always change. And three, also in terms of kind of just the context of everything that's going on, is the average consumer has a lot more power than we give ourselves credit for. So I'm taking a watch and wait attitude, a watch and let's see what happens. I also probably am feeling a little more comfortable because I just counted and did an estimate last night, looking back at how many injections I've taken and how many milligrams each one of them was. I have about 5 weeks left of terzepatide in my fridge at 5 milligrams. But I also was doing some calculations to see how long I could make it stretch if I went down to 3 or 4 milligrams a week. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do just yet. A part of me wants to just take my normal, regularly scheduled amount and hope for the best and stick with my plan and really, make sure I have, dig deep for the self-control needed to reach my goal weight. But yeah, definitely a little bit concerned about maintenance, but there are other options out there. It all just depends on your risk tolerance and your tolerance for kind of the unknown. So my video will talk more about that. Thank you so much for watching. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am batch recording and I went to change my I'm batch recording. I went to change my top because there's so much I want to talk about today. And while I have the time and the kids are at school, I need to do this right now. But I'm cracking up because on camera, I look like I have football pads on. I love this sweater. It is an extra large. I do not want to get rid of it. I highly doubt I can even find it anymore. But I'm just going to have to roll with it. Okay. So, like I said, I'm a regular person. Definitely very regular. I am not a fashion queen. I barely know how to do my makeup or my hair. Here we are. We're doing it. I'm doing the video. I don't care. Okay? Big shoulders, don't care. So this is what I wanted to talk about today. I was just trying to do a different shirt to spice it up a little bit so you don't see me in the same yellow top for the rest of this month when I'm putting out videos. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. What am I going to do? What are you going to do if compound terzepatide is no longer available? What are we going to do, y'all? Okay. When I first put this outline to talk about this, it was the whole hubbub last week about, well, by the time you see this video, it wasn't last week, a few weeks ago, about letters from Eli Lilly, right? Like we've been scared every other week about what Eli Lilly is going to do and whether or not we will be able to get our compound medication from a compound pharmacy. So what is your plan? Comment down below. I would love to hear it. This is my plan. Right now, I am setting aside resources to buy multiple weeks of the compound terzepatide from Hallandale Pharmacy, either through my naturopath who is signing up to prescribe stuff from Hallandale for me right now, or through Lavender Sky Health. If I stick with the 7.5 milligram, which comes in 2 different vials because it's 8 weeks of 7.5 milligram, I plan on staying 5 milligrams. That'll give me 12 weeks. Right now, I probably have 4 to 6 weeks left in my fridge. And then if I can go ahead and buy another 12 weeks, that'll at least get me to my goal. Now, in terms of maintenance, or if anything happens between now and when I can re-up the 12 weeks, not even if, right now, whether or not I can get the 12 weeks again. I'm implementing habits and routines of more protein and vegetables starting right now in October, because at a very minimum, those things are going to nourish my body and it'll help me continue to get rid of sugar cravings and just that itch to want to have like a drink at night or a sweet treat when I'm stressed out. So that's really what I've been wanting to do or trying to do this whole time anyway, but I'm really going to double down on it and try and get some stuff under control already. Okay, so if I cannot get those 12 weeks minimum, I am going for the lyophilized powder version from research-only providers. I have researched a ton of them. I have a huge long list of them. If you're interested in something like that, go on Reddit, use Google, use your best judgment, research for yourself. I'm not in a position to provide names of places. There actually are a couple YouTubers who will give you names of research only places, but definitely this is something that's like a little more advanced, and make sure you have like the know-how under your belt and the research behind you to feel like you're comfortable enough to order from them for tirzepatide. All right, and if that fails, I'm switching to semaglutide, okay? Because I've already made a decision that I am not getting off tirzepatide or a GLP-1, if at all possible. I'm not. This is going to probably be a lifelong thing for me because the profound effects that it's had on me. I have no doubt that if there were ever a thing called a GLP-1 deficiency, I absolutely had it. This is my plan whether it ends or not. Intermittent fasting, either 8-hour eating window or a 6-hour eating window, regardless of the time frame of the day. I'm working on finding a hobby. I'm doing pretty good already. Like YouTube has become my hobby. Binge watching YouTube on glow up, self-improvement, weight loss is my new hobby. However, I'm still looking for other ways to get my little dopamine hit, okay? Either from looking forward to my favorite activity or at least anything that keeps me from daydreaming about the latest nothing bundt cake or crumble cookie flavor. Something else I'm doing, identifying as a person who plans and someone who is always prepared, not in a controlling a way, but in a we have multiple options type of way. We live in an amazing time of resources and free information from qualified professionals. So don't freak out. Read, listen, talk to people, and research. Write down your options. When you have options, you don't feel stuck, you don't feel trapped, you don't feel like there's like no way out, or the one thing that you were really leaning on for your success has been pulled out from underneath you. Because I've thought about that. I've had split seconds where I'm feeling like if we no longer have access to compound tirzepatide, it'll feel like the rug has been pulled out from underneath me. But there are still lots of options. So let's not freak out. Write down your options, and hopefully that'll help you make the decision that's best for you.